What will you do if you weren't afraid? Now, this story or this video is about a young entrepreneur who turned a crisis, problems, lack of money into an empire. This story is about a founder who had a company. He sold other people's products, especially here shoes. They were called tigers. So this person sold tigers from Japan into America. And one day, his only supplier from Japan wanted to betray him and to just sell to a bigger supplier. So he would be out of business if things continue to go this way. As a result, he was forced to create his own brand, his own name in short time, and to develop a new series of products. So he created Nike. His name is Phil Knight, so we will speak about him in today's video. Now, we are watching this story from a third view perspective. How would I describe this story? Well, there's two words: consistent and perseverance. I once heard that the world is for only the ones who are consistent enough to keep going and perseverance enough to believe in his dreams. And he is the perfect example. Now, if you want to continue watching more videos, if you watch previous videos of my channel, and if you want to be here every single week watching new training, know-how about your business, and all of the things that you require, don't forget to subscribe here in this button. Now, I'll give you a brief introduction about Phil Knight. He was a young athlete, he was a runner, and he used to do track in school. He was from Oregon. Now, Phil had a class assignment and they had to invent a business or do something. So he researched about these tiger shoes. Long story short, he ended up going to Japan, asked his father for a loan, bought a few pair of tiger shoes and started to sell them to his friends and colleagues. Phil Knight started to create a big success. He drove his car and drove everywhere and sell his tiger shoes. He asked a local bank for a loan and started to grow this way. Eventually, this Japan company, which he went really often to Japan to negotiate better terms, re-sign his contracts, wanted to cut him off because they saw a great potential in America and they didn't believe that Phil was a good option to help them reach those level of success this company wanted. Phil knew this, he found out, so he was forced to create a company, otherwise he would be out of business. He would not have a product to sell. Now, one of his colleagues and best employees came up with the name Nike in a dream, which means the god of victory. So he started making shoes. Now, Nike at first was not a big success because they lacked some quality and they lacked some things. His partner and co-founder, Bowerman, which was his coach back in school, created with a waffle template, with a waffle equipment. He created the soles of the shoes so they would not be straight because they were slippery. Bowerman changed the way businesses are done, shoes are done because of this invention. Nike then created the air soles so that you can have a cushion here when you run and you have air. This is also an invention. Now, Nike is a series of inventions. He was one of the first ones who changed the way shoes are seen. He invested a lot of money in created ordinary shoes for ordinary people so that people could wear shoes not only for running, but for daily life activities. People started to wear shoes at work and everywhere. Now, what are the 4 qualities that Phil Knight took and implemented in his life and his business to create this level of success from the zero? The first one is money is never an excuse. Now, if you believe that they have to give you a check to start a business, you are wrong. Phil started with a loan of $500 by his father. He managed to get a loan from a local bank. He was always in debt. All of the money that he used was reinvested into his business. He lived in his office and in his store to save money. So for him, the money was never an excuse. He always found better ways to find money. No is not an answer. You will get rejected many times by customers, by employees, by suppliers. Phil flew up to 4 times to Japan in just 1 year because he was rejected by this tiger company. He was rejected by a lot of banks. He was rejected by clients. People didn't want his shoes because they were too innovative, too modern. But for him, no was not a word in his vocabulary. Failure means opportunity. The best stories, best companies, best everything always comes from failure. What would happen if Phil would not have failed and the Japanese company, the tiger shoe company, would not have let him down? He would just be an ordinary supplier selling tiger shoes. Tiger shoes were great, but they were not as innovative as this Nike. So failure means a door is closing because it's not right for you. So now a new door is opening up. You should follow that door and create momentum from there. Spontaneity means cleverness. Bowerman, his co-founder, always invented and always played with his tennis. And why? Because he had an athlete, he was a coach. So everything that we invented was so that his students could have a better performance. That inventiveness and that creativeness of Bowerman created the best shoes of the world. They created the air soles, they created the waffle soles, they created a lot of products that Nike sells today to run, to walk, to do a lot of different sports, to play football, just because he was inventing and playing, having fun with it. Now, as you can see here, the goal in business and the goal in life is to have a subject that you are so passionate about and build a business around it, not the other way around. You see, most people make the mistake that they want to make a business and then fall in love with that business, and they can't. They will never do it because they just don't like that. And forcing someone to be in love with you is really hard. It's almost impossible. Now, what you should do here is do something around things you love to do, about things you are passionate to do. And as a result, they will flow naturally. Now, you will be asking by this time of the video, what's next for me? What should I do? I was not born special. I don't have a special talent. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't have money. I'm 30, 40, 28, whatever the age. What's next for me? Well, just get started. Just create a prototype and start selling it. Make it real. Bring it down from your head. Create something out of your imagination. If things will stay in your head, they will never become true. Start small, do baby steps, and go from there. Just go and don't ask questions. Like Phil Knight says, just do it. I want to end this video by asking you a question here. How much do you really want this dream? What are you really willing to do to pursue this dream? Are you willing to change careers, to change to another city, to quit your job? Phil Knight's partner moved from Los Angeles to Boston to sell more shoes there because there's a marathon in Boston. So they want to open market there. They moved cities. He changed his apartment for his store. He sold his truck. He went to Japan even if he didn't have the money. He gave everything for his dream because it was worth it. The question here, what are you willing to do for your dream? Is it bigger than your problem? Is it bigger than your obstacles? Is it bigger than your complaints? Then you are just gonna do fine. Otherwise, you won't. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you in the next one.